welcome back to my channel. I'm just letting you know that I am still plodding along with Simon's Cafe, and just over the last hour I've been sitting here doing some of this, and I have done quite a fair bit. It's taken me a long time to do this amount, but this is how it is. So basically you have to make every little component of this. I can't show you that. Hang on, there we go, it's a bit more clear. So I've made some little coffee pots and little pots that are just going to sit on the shelves, and they're just like if I can get this little one here. It just looks like a little mug, you know, like, or like a little coffee pot, and you're just using wire and beads, etc., and paper and those sorts of stuff. So I am going to carry on a little bit with these, but they take so long. There's a lot of swearing that happens with Rolife. Just by the way, I just thought maybe I'll just put it out there. As much as I don't like swearing, there is a lot of swearing that goes on with Rolife because it is absolutely infuriating. And I have just realised, and if we look here and see what's at the bottom of my glue, is my little thing that I wanted to have to stop the glue from drying out, and that's right there at the bottom of my glue pot, because I put it in wrong and I realised that like after the fact. But it's there. Oh well, we can only try these things, can't we? I've got another one and I'll put it on properly. So note to self, if you get these little glue things, I'll show you what they are. They're really handy. So these little things here, and you just put it on the top of the bottle, and then you put the pen in, and it just stops it from clogging up and saves you glue. So otherwise your glue dries out a lot, because it takes so long to do all these things, so your glue dries out. So I am now finished this page except for these, which I've got to cut out, but I've been experimenting with different types of glue, and the glue that I use for this one took so long to dry, so now I'm going to cut these ones out. So I'll cut them out now that glue has dried, and that means I've just about finished this page, except here, this thing here is really annoying me, because I'm meant to have this gold bead or something, and the only gold beads I got are really teeny tiny ones, like this, and they don't fit this little thing that I've got here. They actually just fall right through the middle, so it's not them. I've just got to think of another idea, so I'm just going to probably pop that in and then put the bead in on top. Like, oh god, if I can do it. They're so tiny. Things are so tiny. I've lost my bead now. It's gone walkabout. Or is it in there? No, it's in there because I can't freaking see. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do there, but I think I might pop this one on the top there, and then I'll put the bead on top of that, and that'll be like a little, it'll be like a little handle. So sometimes this is what happens, and I don't know if I had another packet, because this has actually been in the cupboard for a really long time, because I have been moving house, and I lived with someone else for a while, and I was only able to just do the main bits of it. I haven't had a chance to do the small bits, and now that I've got a chance to do all the small bits, I feel like I've lost a whole pile. So I've just about finished this page, so I'm just going to get on with the next, because I'm doing the little accessories, and then I know I've got like one of the worst things that I'm going to have to do very shortly, and that is called flowers. Apparently flowers are one of the hardest things to do. So I will give it a shot, but I think this might cause a lot of unnecessary swearing. So I try not to, but yeah, I feel like it's going to be an interesting day. So the only thing is I really don't know what this not this one, sorry, this one is for. hopefully we'll figure that one out shortly. And then I've got all of these like little paper cutouts and little boxes and stuff to make. I've got something really exciting I'm going to do with these little things, and you'll have to watch this space for those, because that's going to be kind of cute. I wish I could tell you what it was, because it is really, really exciting. And I really don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get it to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I've got a lot of, excuse me, very tiring work this. But I think I might just do the rest of this, cut out those little knives and forks. I'm going to try and finish this little pot here. I've already done this one. That's this one here. So that one's there. It's already done. Yeah, so I'm going to give that one a shot. They are very hard. Like, I need to get a really thin, like, really thin nose pliers. Now, I do have some somewhere. I don't know where they are, the other ones, but I will have to have a look for those. But I just use tweezers and a few other little things to sort of help me do them. But I'm figuring these flowers are going to be quite, let's just say, bad English language provoking. So I've just got to get through all of this. Excuse me, I'm really tired today. I worked late last night and I'm just really tired. And then we've got oh, there's a little radio. I didn't know that was there. So I'm sort of really just making a move on all these little bits and bobs that are just accessories, and they're just going to be little accessories for everything. I'm not 100% sure if all the parts are here either, because I feel like I've got a missing bag somewhere, because I don't even know where this thing is. I haven't been able to find this little jar here that belongs into, and yeah, so I've just got to try and figure that one out, see if I can find all the bits and bobs, and see if I can find that other bag that seems to be missing. I've made the actual thing, so that's really good. And then I've just got a couple more like bits of furniture to make. So that will be the finished product. And you can sort of see all the little accessories are all in there. And that's what makes it, you know, the little accessories and flowers and bits and bobs. It just makes it look real. And then, yeah, there's going to be a really cute, exciting thing happening with this. Anyway, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to make a couple more of these things and I will show you them at the end. I don't think you really want to be wasting your time watching me cut and do all of that, but if you wanted to, you can always ask me to, and I'm happy to do some of them. But you know, it kind of gets a bit boring, I think, like watching someone do craft, but some people find it very therapeutic. I like just showing the finished product, but if there's any particular one that you'd like me to show you, I'm actually going to do these little chairs today as well, I think, and get that finished. But that's a bit of a work in progress as well. That little table that's there was absolutely wretched. It turned out awful. I don't really like it, but I did my best, and that's all that you can do. But I'm actually really happy with how the little stools came out. Although they were really quite difficult, they did actually come out quite good. So I will keep plodding along, and hopefully I'll get a bit more done today. So I'm going to get on with it, and I will show you some more finished product shortly.